Alright guys, so today we are taking the Android / Cell Saga team into the Legendary Goku event. This should go pretty well, except for the fact that just leading off, our rotations are just about as bad as they could be. So here we have to float off STR Cell, because we want to get him on rotation with the other Int Cell. And next rotation we have to float off AGL LR Gohan, because we want to get him on rotation with the Tech Goku and Gohan unit. But overall this should work pretty well. Obviously the Int LR cells, while they're not the best for this mode, they're very solid defensively. Physical Future Gohan, this is pretty much the only mode where he actually excels. And then STR Cell obviously does stack up attack and defense. The AGL LR Gohan, along with the along with the Goku and Gohan unit, also work very well. And because there are androids on this team, if our HP gets low enough, we can also transform with LR Gohan here, which I have not seen very much of. So I might do that at some point. So here we do have to float off Gohan, no matter how much I really don't want to. We're going to do that. And then I'm going to get same color orbs here with Gohan, and I hope Gohan gets a chance to super. Because, I mean, while he does stack up pretty fast, I would like him to stack up from the beginning. And if he had to miss supers, I'd rather that be later. Just so that way his defense was already relatively high when he was missing supers, you know? Yeah, I don't think we're finishing this off here. My LR cells 55%. Both of my LR cells are 55%. But the friend's Int LR cell is 100%. So that is actually the reason why I didn't reset. I thought about resetting when I saw how bad our rotations were. But I know for a fact I would never ever find another rainbowed Int LR cell. So I just decided to rock with it. Alright, down goes Physical Goku. Alright, so starting next turn, our rotations will have been fixed. We can exchange with them. We're not going to. I might actually exchange with them once we get to the Int UI Goku stage, because their defense does get slightly better once they transform, but they stop stacking it. Like now, every single time they super, their defense gets better, but as soon as they transform, they only stack for one turn. And it's not even like a great stack or anything. And their lowering attack will be very, very useful up until we get to the God Goku stage. So they're just a really, really good unit for this event. If the last stage wasn't Int, they would be one of the best units in the game for this event. Just because, like, I would say for over half of the event, they're lowering attack, and they're not going to take too much damage either, because a lot of the stages are AGL, so they're just really good. That's 87k is not too bad. See, I would love to leave Physical Cell on rotation because he actually shares key links, but Int Cell is just so much better, like both offensively and defensively. And because remember, the Int LR Cell is giving this whole team 8 key total. So key shouldn't really be an issue here, especially for STR Cell, because remember, he's starting off with 8 key with no key links active, and he supers at like 9 key. So I think, well, does he start supering at 10 key? I think he starts supering at 10 key. So we need to get him 2 key spheres every single turn, which shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, well, Physical Cell is going to finish this off here. This is going significantly faster than I thought it would, because, I mean, I don't know. It's just, this team on paper didn't look like it would be moving too fast. Especially when I floated off AGL LR Gohan. Okay, we finally got our rotations nice and set up here. I almost said that it's going to heal us a lot, but I didn't realize we were already at max HP. I guess I should have known that, though, because last turn we did have Physical LR Cell do a 12 key, which does heal us 10% HP. Okay, there they go, lowering attack again, taking no damage. I mean, for a free-to-play unit, I feel like they're too good, almost. Alright, 3.1 for Gohan, when he hasn't built up like much of his passive at all, is pretty good. And no double or anything, but that's okay. And Future Gohan here can take a little bit of damage. Future Gohan, he is decent at the beginning of the fight, but once you get him, like, for the 5th time, that's when he's, like, pretty good. Nice dodge. That was a 3 dodge. But once he gets his 50% damage reduction, that's when he's, like, insane. Okay. So, he's already decently high defensively. Look at us comparing, like, the friend Trunks, not Trunks. Why did I say Trunks? The friend cell and my cell. They're so different. I'm really hoping to pull a dupe for Cell during the 5-year anniversary, because I really do like Cell. I feel like I'm one of the only people who really like enjoys using Cell and Cell's team. And one of the main reasons why I like it is because it does give 4 key. Like, 4-key teams are just so fun to run, even though most of the time they have less stats. Like here, this one has 150% attack and 170 of the others, I think. But, I mean, it's not that big of a deal, and I just like having all of the extra key. Because the thing is, Int Cell doesn't have that many keylings, and that's why he's not great on other teams, but on his own team, he's like, you know, he's decent. I mean, this could, now, the more that I'm thinking about it, the more I'm thinking this could be a no-item run. I'm not going to attempt a no-item run, because, like, I've already done so many no-item runs on the Legendary Goku event, but I mean, if the no-item run just falls into our lap, which I think it might, depending on, like, when we transform with the Int LR cells. The time I did this in my free time, because obviously, I know I've said this in, like, pretty much every single one of these videos, but I have done, like, all of these before, except for Wicked Bloodline. I've never done Wicked Bloodline. I've pretty much given up. But I've done all of these before, and I'm pretty sure the time I did this run before, I actually transformed with both Int LR cells on the same turn, which for one reason, like, I wasn't too upset with, just because, I mean, like, Int LR cell obviously does have shocking speed, which is just nice, but also, that did just kind of get rid of one of the heals that we could have got. Okay, I didn't get a super with Int Cell there, mostly because I wasn't paying attention, I was just kind of talking, but as long as we got a super with STR Cell, that's really all that matters. Alright, so here Gohan should have like 30% damage reduction, I think, so nothing crazy yet, but he shouldn't be taking too much. Yeah, double digits is actually a little less than I was thinking he was going to take, because his defense wasn't very high. He doesn't get much defense at all. I'm going to try and not to get a Dokkan mode here, but I think I'm going to. Yeah, I'm probably getting a Dokkan mode here, aren't I? Yep, okay, whatever. I'm not even going to press this, because, I mean, there's so many units on this team that I want to stack up, so I don't want to move super fast. Even though I think either way we're going to finish it this turn, now that I'm looking at it, because, I mean, we got a 24 key with LR Gohan, and he has support on rotation, and he has, like, a decent amount of links active. Ooh, and a double super, nice. Alright, so this is the last time I think we're going to see them lower attack. So that is one thing, like, they're lowering attack, it's very useful for the first, like, 4 stages, but then after that, for the next 4 stages, it is no longer useful. Alright, we're actually not going to finish this off here, which is good. This is double digits. Yeah. Especially after he had his attack lowered twice. Yeah, my cell's definitely not going to finish this off, so we do have a chance to get one more stack off with STR Cell before we get into the God stages. See, like, in the Legendary Goku event, I feel like there's 2 places where the difficulty really jumps. It's between Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan God, and then there's also another jump, obviously, between Super Saiyan Blue and UI Goku. But, I mean, from base form to Super Saiyan 3, it's pretty much the same. Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue is pretty much the same. And, I mean, STR UI Goku isn't that much weaker than in UI Goku. Okay, we did have to eat a super, just, like, pretty much as a goodbye gift, but what are we going to do? Nice crit. Okay, so what is their defense at here? The Goku and Gohan unit. Actually, that's pretty high. Like, I don't feel like they've supered as much as they did in the last one, but their defense is still good. And next time we see Future Gohan, he should have his full 50% damage reduction, which is nice. Future Gohan, like, when he first came out, I didn't like him at all. I do remember I summoned on his banner just because at the time I didn't even have Tech Vegito Blue, and I did end up pulling a copy of him, and I was very hype about that. But when I pulled the Future Gohan, I was actually not too excited, because, I mean, that was before this event. And really, this event, and then, like, also maybe in, like, Dragon Ball Legendary History, whatever that is called, also that event, those are the only 2 events where you can really, like, use him. Well, and also, he did get a lot better after the Int Future Gohan came out, but, I mean, as, I almost said as you can probably tell, but I don't know how you'd be able to tell from this team, but I do not have the Int base form Future Gohan. He does seem really interesting. I do want him to come back on a banner. I don't think I'm going to use coins on him. Right now I have, like, a little over 1,000 coins, and I think, like, my plan for my coins right now is I'm going to buy 1 copy of Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, the STR one. By the way, don't do that. Like, if you're, like, a free-to-play player or something, you definitely want to save your coins either for EZA units or LRs, because EZA units, one thing, they're better than a lot of new Dokkan Fest exclusives, and 2, they're, like, a third of the price. So, and if you're going to spend, like, you know, more than 200, why not get an LR? Because an LR is only 100 more coins than like a Dokkan Fest exclusive. So, I mean, there's almost no point to getting actual category leaders, except for like, I feel bad about like how my summons went on the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku banner, because I went over 1,000 stones. I didn't pull a single copy of him, so I just decided as soon as he came back, which I really hope it's before Christmas, because remember, Hit last year on Global, he came out on Christmas, and then he didn't come back until the next Christmas. And if they do that again, I will be very upset. I will be sick of Global exclusives if they do that again. I'm just being completely honest. I know that sounds weird for me to like hold a grudge like that, but whenever there's a Global exclusive, like he comes back on like a JP banner where he doesn't come back on Global on that same banner for one reason or another, and then it's like Global just goes like a year without seeing the unit. You know? Physical LR Cell. I need to pay more attention when physical LR Cell's on rotation, because everybody else on this team I trust defensively. Physical LR Cell is like a liability. So this time we do actually have all of physical Future Gohan's damage reduction here, so he should be good. I haven't checked STR Cell's defense in a while, but I mean, we haven't been getting many double supers, so I guess it should just be going up at about the normal rate. How much is that going to do? 152k. We didn't get him the 6 orbs, and he didn't have Big Bad Bosses active at the time, so that could have been a lot less if, you know, those two things were to have happened. Alright, now on to Blue Goku. I mean, I really don't have anything to worry about here. We could transform with Gohan. I'm gonna let us get a little bit, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna let us stack up his defense a little bit more. And yeah, like, also I'm pretty sure after we got the same color orbs with Goku and Gohan, we could no longer transform with LR Gohan because our HP was too high. Okay. They aren't gonna do too much damage. They're pretty much just here to tank now, because they aren't lowering attack, and like the enemy has too much defense for them to really be doing damage. Alright, 3.59, pretty good. I think not next turn, but maybe the turn after, if I can transform with Gohan, I might do that. Pretty much at any point in STR UI Goku, if I'm able to transform with Gohan, I will. Just because like that will make it go so much faster. Oh no. Well, we're back to I don't trust physical LR Cell again. I mean, we do have Big Bad Bosses. His defense is relatively high. I mean, I'm not above using an item here. Although, I don't want to... Yeah, I am above using an item here. Whatever. We're going to risk it. Oh. This is a lot of damage. I think we're going to die. I didn't see how much HP we have, but I think we're going to die here. 200... See, physical LR Cell is the reason I'm scared, because everyone else here is going to take double-digit damage from normals. Physical LR Cell, I don't think will, and we got him an 18 key, so he's not going to heal us. I think we're going to live. I think we're going to live. I am somewhat sure that we're going to live. Are we going to transform with Cell next turn? Because I'd be very upset if there was a Cell next turn. Because I really want to transform with the Cell that's on rotation, because he's the rainbowed one that I want to keep, you know, on rotation, but... What are you going to do? Yes, he's taking a little bit of damage. There was not a Cell. Oh, we're going to transform with both Cells next turn. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Here, I'm not afraid of anything, really. Like, a super on any of these guys would not do, like, any damage at all. Between Future Gohan's damage reduction, between him having insane defense and them having type advantage, I'm not scared. A superhero on any of these guys would do less than 100k. Okay. And then everyone else is just going to take double digits from normals, so... Next turn, I think we're going to transform with both Cells, which is not inherently good, because the weird thing about Cell is when he transforms offensively, he does just become better, but defensively, he just becomes worse, unless if you get him, like, a good amount of orbs. Are we not going to get supered here? Even if he supers Future Gohan, I'm confident we're going to live, because right now he has over 100k defense with 50% damage reduction. No supers at all, okay. Alright, we're transforming with both Cells here. Okay, I didn't see how low Blue Goku's HP is here, but if it's like, if he has less than 3 bars left, I think we can finish him off this turn, depending on orbs, because both Int LR Cell and STR Cell both do like more damage. We could maybe finish this off here, but they both do more damage depending on the amount of orbs you get them. But we can't get anyone any orbs here, actually. I guess I can do that, and then we can get the Cell in the last slot 5 orbs, but I think he only gets the extra attack for up to, I think it's, if he gets 4, he gets some part of his passive, and then if he gets 8, it's a different part of his passive. This is going to hurt. Yeah, 217k, but we do have Big Bad Bosses active now. So, I mean, 2.1 million without getting any extra part of his passive is not bad. Yeah, we might finish this off here. If we get a crit with STR Cell, we definitely will. No crit. Yeah, we're probably not going to finish this off because my Cell, he can't do too much. I mean, 2.7 is a good attack stat, but he can't crit or anything, so I don't think this is over. I don't think we can transform with LR Gohan next turn. Hold up, can we? Oh, we cannot. Okay, so I'm going to let the Goku and Gohan Super first, and I really hope they don't finish it off. I don't think they will, because I'd really like to let Gohan get one more stack in before I transform with him, which I will probably do next time I see him. I mean, if our HP, you know, lets us. Okay, that was a little damage. Alright, so we should have Big Bad Bosses active next turn, so that means the Cell's defense is actually going to be, like, a little better than it would be normally. So, I'm thinking about this now because I almost said I'm worried. I'm not really worried, but I'm thinking about if I should use an item next turn, because I'd really like to transform with Gohan, and I think if I use an item, I can't transform with Gohan the turn after. But, we're gonna save the active skill. Alright, we'll do this. We'll get him that 1 orb, and then we can get him all of those. So that's a whole lot of extra defense for them, which I'm not sure if it's activated or not yet. And then Future Gohan in that last slot. I mean, if we die, we die. I can just come back here. I'm not that worried about it. This shouldn't do too much damage. Uh-oh. I think we're still going to be fine. And by fine, I mean we're going... Yeah, we are definitely going to survive. Because Cell's going to heal us here. And it's not like Future Gohan. Like, he does have type disadvantage, but with all... Almost 5 million? Is that what that said? Oh my gosh. Okay, he did 1.7 million damage, but that was almost a 5 million attack stat. Okay, so we're definitely going to survive here with the Cell healing us and Future Gohan having 50% damage reduction. But we did take enough. So hold up, how much? 5,000, not much at all. Alright, so next turn we're going to transform with Gohan. This actually worked out like perfectly. Oh, everyone here could use their active skill. We're actually going to get a Dokkan mode here. Although there's no orbs on the field. Okay, we're going to transform with Gohan. That said Snap. I thought it said Simp. I was very confused. Simp! So the only thing about this Dokkan mode is that we can't let Gohan get Fierce Battle. Because, I mean, there's no way we can stop them in the front. That's not an insane amount of orbs. But, I mean, 6 is enough, I think. So we're going to let him get that Dokkan mode. Hopefully it's a Dokkan mode. It is. Okay, great. And then we can let this Cell in the back end get 6 orbs, which isn't an insane amount. I should use an item. I should be using an item here. I'm going to use an Android 8. And then we're just going to go from there. So this Dokkan mode, I mean, he can't dodge a Dokkan mode. It's going to have a decently high attack stat. We only got 6 orbs. Which, I mean, for Gohan, he does, like, change a certain type to Rainbow. I think it's random. But he does change to Rainbow, so 6 orbs is actually not a crazy amount for Gohan. But he does have the part of his passive active that's only active if you have a Goku on the rotation, so 4.7 million here with type advantage, guaranteed hit. This is pretty good. I have so much fun bringing out Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Like, I think this is probably going to be, like, the most fun I've had recording one of these Legendary Goku event videos, just because, I mean, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, I know this is a generic answer, but he's my favorite character in the series. And I mean, it's just so fun to use this guy. Okay. So, hopefully Cell doesn't get supered. Because, I mean, this is my Cell, and obviously he doesn't have, like, big bad bosses or anything active, because there's no other boss on the turn, so... He has 3 bars of HP left. Ooh. You know what, I'm actually gonna use this active skill here. Because, if at all possible, I would actually like to finish off STRUI Goku this turn, because I really don't want to let physical LR Cell Kit hit at all, and all of the attacks are like pretty evenly distributed. Alright, please crit. No crit. That did do 1,000,000 damage though. 3, 6. What are the thresholds for his passive? It's 4 more. Is there any for 8? I didn't see that. When 4 more, when key is 6 or more. Okay, cool. There is one for 6. So I'm actually just going to do that. And then we can give him 7 orbs, I think that is. And, I mean... If that lands, we don't need an item, but I'm going to use an Icarus just because I'm not sure how many more items we're actually going to need to use. I'm not gonna risk it for no reason. That's one of my bad habits, is I risk it for no reason, because I've already used 1 item. There's no reason for me to risk it, you know? It's not like I'm going for a no item run. It's just out of habit, I risk. Alright, 3.7 here without big bad bosses is really good, and he doesn't even have, like, his full passive. Man, Int LR Cell and, like, LR Gohan, they are so good once they transform, it's just you never see them transformed. This shouldn't do too much. Yeah, 10k is nothing. Okay, cool. He's taking a little bit of damage here. I don't think I needed that item, but, you know, it's better to need it and not have it, and have it not need it. We can get all same color orbs here. Well, not same color orbs, all rainbow orbs. But we could also get 6 orbs, and we're going to do that. Obviously, 300k defense is still pretty good. Obviously, no fierce battle active here. But also, we just need to keep the Goku and Gohan on rotation, because that does give the LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan a little extra part of his passive. 4.7 million attack stat. If this lands, we're done with this stage. Yep, it looks like it landed. And there he went. Okay. Oh, we got a whole lot of cells going on here. We did not use my cell's active skill, so we can just use that now, I guess. I was thinking about saving it for when physical LR cell was on rotation, and then I realized physical LR cell is never going to be on rotation with my LR cell, because they're both floaters, so there was no way that was going to happen. I mean, the reason I was thinking about that is because physical LR cell does actually share a few extra links with this cell. Alright, so that is 3, 6... Okay, that is all of his passive. And then that is all of his passive. And then this is like none of mine's passive. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. We are... who do we have next turn? I'm actually just going to take this turn. Whatever. I don't trust my LR cell. Like, at all. Like, if this was before he transformed, I'd trust him a little bit more. 4.22 without big bad bosses, without any support. That's crazy. Okay. 2.4 million damage with the crit. And then... Okay, so this turn... I mean, we took out like 2.5 bars of HP, which on Int UI Goku, I mean, you're not even guaranteed to take out any because of how, like, his dodging works. Okay, we're going to do 3, 6, 7, that is 7 orbs, 3, 6, that is also 7 orbs, we're just going to get in the same color. Boom. And most of the time I don't trust physical LR Cell, but I mean, he does have type advantage here, so I am going to trust him. Perfect, that was 17 key, I didn't count that. 5.1 million here, very, very nice from Gohan. And I'm pretty sure he does also, like, greatly raise attack and defense on 18 key super. And he greatly raises defense on 12 keys, so here if he gets supered, I mean, this is double-digit damage. And also, this is still my favorite attack animation in the game. No super on him, which is kind of upsetting. I wanted to see how much he would take there. because I'm pretty sure his defense after both of those super attacks would have been like 500k or more. It actually would have been way more than 500k. But I mean that's kind of crazy. So this cell is definitely going to take some damage from normals, but he's not going to take too much from a super attack, like comparatively. So 28k from normals. He is getting supered. This is going to do like less than 200k, I think. I could be wrong. And yeah, 160, we're fine. Okay, and then next turn, we do have Big Bad Bosses active here, and I think I'm going to break up our rotations. Just for the defense of it, because we can do that. And then, no matter what, we can only get 5 orbs here. I'm actually going to leave STR Cell on rotation, and then we can, I mean, that's not his passive, but this, oh no, 3, 6, 7. If this would go for the STR orbs here, this would be Int Cell's full passive. I mean, just to be safe, I'm going to use an Icarus. I'm not afraid of using items. Okay, so this is almost all of Int Cell's passive. And, I mean, yeah, Future Gohan here. He would have taken no damage anyway, but I don't think there's going to be a super in the front slot. I think the super is going to be, like, one of the last few hits, and I didn't really trust either cell to get hit by a super. I mean, really, I didn't trust the LR cell to get hit by a super, if I'm being honest. Okay, 2.3. That did land. And UI Goku's not dodging too much here. This is, like, the opposite of the Time Traveler run. Alright, 4.2. Nice. We want to crit, though? He did crit. Oh, there's only 3 bars of HP left. I think, depending on how this works out... Hold up, how is this going to work out? I mean... Yeah, if this lands, I think we might finish this off here. Just being completely honest. This might be... I almost just said something that was very different. This might just be Dunzo. Okay. I mean, this is going... We're going to take no damage here. And he's at a 6.6 million attack stat without Fierce Battle active. You know how it is. And if he gets a crit, I think this is over. No, he did an entire bar without critting, though. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I wish I saw him more, man. This guy's so fun. And... I mean, we still do have an Icarus live, so we're fine here. They have like 300,000 defense with an Icarus live. I know they have type disadvantage, but I don't think that should matter too much. This might even do double digits. Yep, double digits. Okay, and then 2.2 from this LR cell, with pretty much no links active at all, is not bad. Okay. And then we're probably going to finish this off next turn, if not the turn after, for sure. I would actually kind of like... I mean, I'm not going to try and save it, but I would actually kind of like letting Super Saiyan 2 Gohan finish it off. But I mean, if that's not how it happens, I'm not upset. Here, really don't need an item. Yeah, because, I mean, we have 2 physical type units who aren't going to take much. And then also STR Cell, who has like 300,000 defense, so we should be okay. Like, this time NUI Goku didn't dodge at all. He's just letting us hit him. Okay. Is he gonna... Nope, not dodging that either. Okay, cool. If he doesn't dodge STR Cell, we might finish this off here. As much as I really kind of don't want to. Because here, what's his attack stat going to be? 2.7. If we die here, I'm going to be very upset. Okay, double super. If this lands, we're done. Okay, yeah, we're done. Nice. If we would have got super there, we might have actually died. Even though I had 4 items left, we might have died. Okay, but that was fun. I need to use the Android/Cell Saga team more, because this is like the only team where you can use LR Gohan, where he can actually transform. Also, it says I was in here for 44 minutes, even though this video was under half an hour. That's just because I hopped in because I found this Rainbow LR Cell friend. That's why we didn't start at the beginning screen. But anyways, guys, let me know how you feel just about all the new missions. If you guys did enjoy this video, please consider to leave a like, a comment, subscribing to the channel. My name is Blah, and I will see you guys next time.